Hello students, welcome back. Today I am going to teach you Unit 9 Psychology and Sports chapter, that is class 12 Physical Education, Unit 9 chapter, that is Psychology and Sports. Here some key points have been given, like I would like to discuss here on the three issues like personality, motivation as well as aggression. Personality, motivation and aggression, three main topics are included in this chapter, and discussion on these various topics and subtopics of this. So let's start first of all with personality. What does it mean by personality? Personality, its definition. So key points first of all let us discuss its definition, type, traits, and Sheldon and Jung classification, these two personalities classification, and as well as the theory of Big Five. Then motivation, its types and techniques, exercise, adherence, resist to exercise, benefits of exercise, strategies for enhancing adherence to exercise, and meaning, concept and types of aggressions in sports. So let us start with personality. The word personality is derived from the Latin word persona. What does it mean by persona? Persona means mask. So persona means mask. Here you can see persona means mask. Mask means that is outward appearance. We say the personality is a mask that is used by the individual to deal with the social or environment, to deal with the society as well as with the environment. Personality is like a mask that people are wearing in order to deal with the society as well as with the environment. Personality covers all the physical, mental, social and emotional interest as well as the behavioral qualities of an individual. Which things they cover? Personality covers physical, mental, social and emotional interest and behavioral qualities of an individual. Therefore, I would like to proceed. It is the integration of an individual's most characteristic structure, mode of behavior, interest, attitude, and capacities, as well as aptitudes and abilities are there. So, it is the integration of the individual's most characteristic structure, mode of behavior, interest, attitude, capacities, aptitudes, and abilities. Personality is the sum total of all biological. In another view, what is the definition of personality? Personality is the sum total of all biological innate disposition, impulses. Innate means your inert disposition, impulse, tendencies, aptitudes, instincts of the individual. Disposition and tendencies acquired by experience. Then once again personality definition has been given, and it is personality includes the physical, mental, social and emotional qualities, interest and behavior of an individual. And here you can see the types of here you can see types of personalities given, like endomorphy, mesomorphy and ectomorphy. These are physical basis, and mental basis are there, like introverts, extrovert and ambiverts. So physical basis is given by William Herbert Sheldon. This person has given this physical basis, and according to William Herbert basis, there are three divisions: endomorphy, mesomorphy and ectomorphy. And according to Jung's definition, mental basis, it is divided into three parts: introvert, extrovert and ambivert. In the next page, there are some MCQ questions are there. Five big. So before the MCQ question, I would like to show you some big theory, like big five personality theory. What is this? What does this theory contain? Big five personality theory, like one, openness, number two conscientiousness, number 3 extraversion, number 4 agreeableness, number 5 neuroticism. And here openness is divided into several categories. You can see openness included social, imaginative, interest, curiosity, creativity, emotional, all these things. Conscientiousness includes self-discipline, dedicated, hard worker. Extraversion includes energetic, positiveness, accepting nature. On the other hand, number 4, agreeableness includes cooperative, managed, soft-hearted, and neuroticism includes angriness, depression, worried. So let's proceed to the MCQ questions. Here, first question: the word personality derived from the which Latin word? You know very well. The answer will be persona. The person having a round body shape is called endomorphic. Endo means round shape. So endomorphic will be the round shape body that is having a person. Next, a person having strong built up is known as mesomorphic. Answer is mesomorphic. Next, a thin, long, depressed personality trait is also known as ectomorphic. Means thin, long body, depressed body is known as ectomorphic. And physical traits endomorphic, mesomorphic, and ectomorphic is given by which person? Then answer is Sheldon. Answer is Sheldon, Sheldon. Next question: traits of high self confidence, social and friendly, confident lies in which quality? Ambivert, extrovert, introvert, and ectomorphic. So its answer is extrovert. Uh, Next question: traits of extrovert, introvert, and ambivert given by whom, or who has given this theory? So it is that these qualities are given by Jung. Next, big five theory is also known as, answer is 5-factor model. The word endo is endomorphy is for rounded body. Now, short answer type question: elaborate the classification of the personality given by Harvard Sheldon. So, according to Sheldon, it is classified into 3 different parts. He was an American psychologist who was born on 1st November 1898, and he divided personality on the basis of the 3 physical structure. So according to Sheldon, physical structure is of 3 types, like ectomorphy, mesomorphy, and endomorphy. These are the 3 types. Ectomorphy is narrow shoulder, thin arms and legs, narrow face, and a flat chest. They are slim and slender, thoughtful, quite self-conscious, pessimistic, and are not fond of physical activity. And mesomorphy is given. Mesomorphy are likely to have a athlete physique, means good physique, good body. Their shoulders are broad, chest narrow, arms and legs strong. They have more muscles than fat. They have more muscles than fat. They are courageous, adventurous, assertive, and competitive in nature. Endomorphy with Basilotonia. So here it is given endomorphy. Endomorphy has a round body, means fat body, characterized by the wide hips, narrow shoulders, plump fat. They have extra body fat on their body parts, such as on the thigh or arm. They are relaxed and easygoing and fun-loving, sociable in nature. Next, explain the Jung's classification of human personality. Next question, explain the Jung's classification of human personality. According to Jung, what is the classification of human personality? According to Clara Jung's human personality, according to Clara Jung, human personality can be classified into three categories, which are these: introvert, extrovert, and ambivert. These are the three categories: extrovert, introvert, and ambivert. In extrovert, an individual is motivated or energized by the internal world of thoughts, feelings, and reflections, is known as introvert. They are having poor self-confidence, moody, unsocial, quiet, and pessimist. Extrovert, this kind of individual associated with the external world. They are motivated by the external world, like they believe in action, social setting, uh, interacting. They are friendly, and they are they are confident enough and lively leader. So ambivert is a kind of people have the mixed trait of introvert and extrovert. So introvert means internal and extrovert means external motivation, and ambivert means both external and internal, means introvert and extrovert. Mixed feelings are there. And here long question, define personality, write any four traits of the big five theory of personality in detail. So the word personality is derived from the Latin word you know very well, persona, that means marks, but it has a broader meaning, like biological appearance, psychological tolerance, and sociological character. Sociological character, the following are some big five theory personalities given, like openness trait. The assessment of the openness trait shows that how the person is how the person is imaginative, insightful, having variety of interest, with degree of intellectual curiosity, and creative, able to enjoy new experiences, able to learn new changes and concept. Conscientiousness, it was discussed earlier. This assessment of the trait deals with or makes the people able to compete with life challenges, control self-discipline, to act dutifully, to plan and organize work independently, to do hard work. Next, extraversion assessment of this trait shows that how the person is energetic and has positive emotions, has assertiveness, is sociable, is talkative, is fun loving, has friendly nature, and has tendency to make new friends, able to get affection from other. Agreeableness, this assessment shows how the person has sense of cooperation, is systematic, is kind, friendly, gentle. Neuroticism, this assessment of the trait shows how the person has emotionally emotional stability, is able to control anger, is able to control the level of anxiety, means tension, is able to protect himself from depressions. Now the question is given, define personality, difference between introvert and extrovert. Personality traits are very useful for the identification of sports, how the knowledge of the Sheldon's trait are useful. So from the last question, the selection of the sports, difference between endomorphy and extromorphy, endomorphy and mesomorphy, personality and selection of the sports, are the two sides of the coin justify? These are the questions. Now I'd like to discuss about the motivation. Motivation. Motivation, the word is derived from the Latin word movere, which means to move. So the condition of the motivation, an individual is moved by internal or external forces towards the goal. So motivation means some external or internal effort to move a body or to move a person towards his or her goal. It is widely accepted that miracle is possible only when you are motivated. So motivation is very much required for your doing the miracle. It is nothing but arousing, sustaining and regulating the activity. No learning is successful unless it is motivated enough. In sports, the role of teacher and the coaches are not to teach and train the athlete only, but to motivate them to do the thing properly. Here some classification of meaning, types and technique of motivation is giving. So meaning of motivation. Meaning of motivation, motivation means the state of mind in which an individual is forced by the external and internal forces to achieve the goal. Now types of motivation given, types of like intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic means internal and extrinsic means external motivation. So from the internal motivation, we can see an individual is forced by the internal force to do the activity like this, like display superiority, social approval, enjoyment, satisfaction. All these things are intrinsic. And extrinsic, when an individual is forced by external forces to achieve the goal, like reward, punishment, cash, contrives and praise also. Now different types of techniques of motivations have been given here in the tabular form. You can see like feedback, evaluation, length of practice, variety, audience, easygoing setting, criticism, scholarship, praise, interesting environment, media record, grading, joint responsibility. Now MCQ questions have been given, like the word motivation is derived from the Latin word that is movere, and then natural motivation is also known as intrinsic. Now if an individual is moved by the internal external forces towards the goal is known as motivation. Motivation is the answer. Reward, cash, punishment, all these things are falling in the category of external. Now the question is explain the types of motivation. Motivation are two types. I have already taught this topic: intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. In the intrinsic, that means internal. In this type of motivation, individual is forced by the internal forces to achieve the goal. And to achieve the goal here. And in intrinsic motivation state, an individual is motivated by own desire, not by any external factor, for enjoyment, satisfaction, to show the mastery over skills, to display superiority, and or to get social approval, fame, etc. All these are in internal motivation. And extrinsic motivations, like when a person is getting motivation from outside, such as prize, praise, scholarship, grade, job, money, etc. Now long question, enlist different motivational techniques used in the sports and explain any 4 techniques in detail. So following are the motivational techniques used in the sports. I will discuss one by one all these motivational technique types. Different types of techniques I would discuss, like evaluation. Number 1, evaluation make and aware the sportsman from his abilities and motivate him or her to higher position. Number 2, variety is a training. Varieties that in this is a training program make the practice more interesting and always to motivate the sportsman to perform better to best. Role of spectator, it is third number of technique. Role of spectators, if the spectators are there in the stadium and audience are there, obviously the players will be boost up. Criticism, sometimes the players are playing very badly in the event, and therefore bad criticism, bad discussion was going on, and after that the sports person become motivated to perform better. So criticism is always essential in sports. Next point, cash prizes, scholarship, etc. Cash prizes and scholarship, these are external motivations. And cash prizes, scholarship always motivate the individual player to perform better in the competition. Latest equipment in training make the training more interesting and motivated the athlete to achieve their goal. Next point, practice session. By reducing the length of practice, an athlete is motivated to be continued in their training and to achieve the goal. Resetting goal, from the from easy to complex, motivate the athlete to continue the training to achieve the goal. Next, award for good performance to the athlete, motivate him to do better. Praise given by the society for the performance of the athlete always motivate athlete to do better. Positive environment make more interesting by including music, audience, etc. Interesting environment help the perform better. Role of the mass media, sometimes description of the mass media. When the performance of the athlete is telecasted by the media, he is motivated to perform well, to get praise from the society. Record is also there. If his past record is good, then seeing the record or seeing the flashback, he could try better to do well. Jobs, on the basis of the achievement of the an educational qualification, outstanding sports personalities, sports persons should be offered good jobs. There are various departments like police, bank, railways, Air India, so various fields they can be employed to motivate them. Next is feedback. With the help of feedback, an athlete can remove easily negative factors from his performance and try to perform better. Sharing responsibilities, this is last point of the technique. Sharing responsibilities always help to develop and motivate an individual to perform well. Explain any 4 points in details. Some practice question given like define motivation, identify rewarding type of the motivation, which forces an athlete to excel in sports, and discuss different motivational techniques works differently for every athlete. Enumerate 3 motivational techniques used in the sports. So I have given lot, like 16 techniques I have given. And define intrinsic extrinsic motivation. Elaborate any 3 motivational techniques used in sports. Now the topic is exercise adherence. Exercise adherence, it is a technique when you are practicing some exercise for a long term. When you are practicing exercise for a long time, that time you have to maintain some terms and condition, rule and regulation for better performance. So exercise adherence refers to the maintaining of the systemic approach to exercise for a prolonged period of time following the initial adaptive phase. Exercise adherence reflects about the continued participation of an individual in the exercise training program. So when a long term exercise program, this adherence should be practiced. Results to exercise. There is a lot of reason to do exercise daily. It helps to perform daily tasks of an individual smoothly and efficiently. It differ person to person. Uh, like here, reason for male and female may be different. Like exercise for male and female are different. Reasons to exercise for the children will be different. Reason to exercise for the everyone will be dependent on the needs and requirement of the individual. It may be to stay fit or for prevention of the diseases and disorder. Now in the tabular form, the need of reason for the exercise benefits of exercise given. First of all, physiological needs, then psychological needs, and then health and fitness related needs. Uh, physiological needs or benefits of exercise, which are the utilities of it to improve the working efficiency of the various systems such as cardiovascular system, digestive system, respiratory system, nervous system, muscular, skeletal, excretory, and endocrine system. Next, psychological needs or benefits of exercise, that is to reduce the stress and anxiety level, improve intelligence, improve personality, sharpens memory, improve self-esteem, improve body image, to improve the attention and concentration, to improve the group behavior, to control aggression level, for the positive attitude, to make good habit, to improve mood and recreate, to better control over emotions, to improve motor learning, and health and fitness related needs for needs or benefits of exercise to prevent major and minor diseases, to improve physical fitness, to improve health related fitness, to slowing down aging process, become more energetic, to prevent obesity, for better growth and development, to maintain lean body mass. In the next page, some MCQ questions have been given. Like stick to fitness program is also known as exercise adherence. Stick to fitness program is also known as exercise adherence. Participation in regular exercise program is also known as exercise adherence. Now describe the term exercise adherence. Write any two reasons to do it, to do exercise. Exercise is any bodily activity that enhances or maintains physical fitness and overall health and wellness. Exercise adherence refers to the maintaining a systematic approach to exercise for a prolonged period of time following the initial adoption. So exercise for a long time should be maintained by the adherence, and some reasons of the exercise have been given. Like you can see here, like psychological reason, superiority, frustration, biological and physiological reason, reason like struggle for survival, social reason, cooperation and compete, economical reason, earn to live, to perform daily tasks efficiently, to prevent from disease disorder, to improve working efficiency, to all organs, to adjust with working place or society, to slowing down aging process. So all these are coming for the reason to exercise. Next point, to improve working efficiency for all organs, to improve the working efficiency of all organs, And here through the participation of exercise programs, individual learn about body and its functional value in daily life. Exercise helps to maintain or increase the efficiency of all organs uh, efficiency in this way. So participation in the exercise programs, individual learn about body and its functional value in daily life. So exercise helps to maintain or increase the efficiency of all organs of the body, which helps to lead a happy life. To perform daily tasks, efficiently, exercise not only helps to maintain or develop physical fitness of an individual, but also helps to develop self-esteem, perception, relaxation, reduce frustration, etc. So write any 6 benefits of exercise and explain any 6 reasons to exercise. Answer is the prevention from major diseases like coronary heart disease, diabetes, etc. Number B, helpful to improve personality. Number C, helpful to improve the working of the various systems such as cardiovascular system, digestive system, all this. And number D, helpful to improve physical fitness as well as health related fitness, helpful to improve group behaviors, attention and concentration, help to make good habits such as discipline, hard working, etc. This is for today's part, and in my next video I will come with the next part, and this is the end of the part 1. Until the coming of the next video, you can read this portion as well and get the study material and read the study material to get better in the exam as well.